What's up? Shalom, America. So you got the sun shining in Pittsburgh, one of the racist cities in the country. But just wanted to make another video because I realized something, that Fox News has more African American contributors than CNN. How's that possible? There's more black CEOs or people with influence in Fox News than in CNN. Now, CNN is the party that black people have been loyal to since the 60s or the 50s. I believe it's the 60s. I don't know, one of them. We've been loyal to them for 50 or for years, decades, and they have never done anything for the black people. Now, I'm gonna say this. If y'all watch my videos all the way back to the first one, I think I go back 2 years. I've been saying the same thing since before Trump was in office. I've been saying the same thing, do for self. See, here's my stance. I don't know if a lot of subscribers or people who may see this in the future who are not my subscribers know this, but I fought for this country way back when I didn't know anything, and I thought that I didn't know anything. So I got in trouble in high school, and the military was my only out. So I went to the Marine Corps, but I did it in an enlistment fashion. I wasn't in no program. I wasn't made to go. I wanted to go. I was in ROTC, and I felt like this was my country, and I felt like I had to defend it from all enemies, foreign and domestic. Now, I was before I knew anything about conspiracies or truth or anything. I just was a dude out here living in America and decided I wanted to go to the Marine Corps. I didn't find any truth out until I got in the military. When I got in the military and started traveling and talking to other people from other countries, then I started getting truth, lights was going off, and I started researching when I came back. Now, I'm a conservative. I don't believe in liberalism. I believe in liberalism to a point, but I don't believe in it as a religion like the gospel. I think liberalism has destroyed the black community, and it is destroying the white communities. I think liberalism is a cancer that is spreading through this globe, and it's destroying everything. Back to the political party, I don't believe left or right really cares about black people, but we know for sure that the Democrats, CNN, MSNBC, and the left wing care absolutely nothing. They've had our vote for decades, and they've never empowered us or done anything for us except give us handouts and gifts that have destroyed our minds, and that's bad. So when 2016 came around, I voted for Donald Trump. It could have been a monkey. I had a viral video that they took down that expressed that. I don't care if Donald Trump was a monkey. It was the ideas that he was talking about. It was all the punk-ass programs that they got us stuck under that he was going to cut. It's the immigration that needs to be cut. It didn't have to be Donald Trump. It could have been anybody. So I voted for DT. Now, as I research more history or more information, stuff is becoming more plain to me. Like, as you watch CNN and MSNBC, they have no straight males to give opinions. None. If they got blacks on there, they're bootlit coons who work for white supremacy. They care about nothing about black people. They care about their jobs, their careers, and their own families. If they put black woman up there, she's waving her head and she's sassy, eating sunflower seeds, cussing, with the long witch nails and the stupid weaves hanging out her head, with the attitudes and the That was the kind of black women they put up there on CNN. They don't put austerity up there. They don't put truth up there. Now, I'm not going to say Fox do it, but at least Fox have upstanding blacks that's on their channel that give opinions that are not just call-ins. They are people that are there. There's a black businessman who's ADOS, who's up there. You have a lot of ADOS people that work for Fox, and you don't know about it because CNN is the station and the party that we've been loyal to. And I don't know why we're continuing to be loyal to people who are not loyal back to us. They pander to us. They teach us. They tell us lies. They get us assimilating with everybody else. They don't want any exclusivity. Now, see, I've spoken to right-wingers who don't have a problem with reparations, who don't have a problem with us having our own. They understand what that would do for the whole entire country and possibly the world. You know, if the Caribbeans, blacks get reparations, that sets precedence for the American blacks. If the American blacks gets reparations, that sets a precedent for the Caribbean blacks. Either groups who gets it that are descendant of slaves sets a precedent. So for us to be going back and forth talking about, you know, we're divided and everything, ADOS is dividing everybody up, that's false. That's a narrative, and that's what CNN and all of them is feeding off of, calling us bots, because they don't think that African American, the DOS, descendants of slaves, can get together and unite under something positive or political. They think the only time we can unite is when it's free before 11 at the club or something. Some dumb Jordans is coming out, so all the black people can unite. No, we're not going for that no more. We're not going for your music you're pushing in our communities. We're not going for your music you're pushing in our communities. We're not going for none of that. We're trying to shut all of that down. We don't want nothing but inspiration, empowerment, and positivity in our black communities. And then once we get that together, we could go and spread it to everybody else, just like life was intended. So I just wanted to put that out there because people think that I'm some kind of sucker or whatever. But, you know, in America or in this society, whenever you go or you think differently than everybody else, you get labels like weird. You get labels like sellout. But if you listen to any of my posts, I'm definitely not a sellout. I care about my people. I love my people. I love all people, but I love my people first, and that's what we're missing. You know what I'm saying? We're foregoing the love for ourselves to give it out to everybody else. But you can't love nobody or yourself if you don't love yourself first. So, you know, just like Chinese and Asians and all these other people out here, it's our turn. We need to love each other. And when we love each other, we'll see the fruit that we can bear together. And that's all I wanted to tell y'all, is that CNN, Fox, none of them care about us. But one cares more than the other, even though the numbers are still low. Then it's like, for you to just live in your identity, for you to just live in black, that's like closed-minded. Like, we understand what white people did. We understand what our history is. We understand why our condition is this way. But you can't get out of this condition by marching and protesting all the time. We've been doing that since King. You can't get out of the condition by begging. Kings do not beg for equality and to be treated right. Kings take it. I don't know if y'all watched The Wire when Omar and Avon, when Avon and Stringer was talking about taking corners and buying corners. Stringer was on some, we can all do this together and just, you know, blah, blah, blah. And Avon was on some, I ain't no businessman, I'm a gangster. I take corners, I don't buy corners. And that's the kind of mentality that black people don't have anymore. We're okay with just going to work, getting a check, having people smile at you, and you think everything's cool. And then when something bad happens to you, you want to come and march and protest. No, you got to open up your eyes. Your vote is a business transaction. You don't get my vote if I don't get nothing. Just like if you don't say nothing to me, then you don't earn my vote. You have to earn it. Y'all not getting our vote no more just because we're all brown. Them days are done. Obama exposed that lie. Them days are done. It's over. So if y'all can't get it together, or if you're an immigrant and you're black and you're against the ADOS movement, you're against all this stuff that we're trying to do for our people, sit down, shut up, and get out the way. Because you don't have no right speaking for the foundational blacks in this country, or the whites, or anybody else. Your ancestors' bones is in another continent, in another nation that was colonized by another group of white people. So you need to go down there and get your reps. Don't think you're going to sit up here talking shit on CNN about the foundational blacks, and then when the checks start getting cut, you think you're going to get something. Nah, y'all got to hold y'all own nuts. Y'all been living off of us for too long. So I just wanted to leave that out there for y'all. Soak up some of this sun. Peace. Shalom. And I'll holla at y'all. Leave some comments. Let's do it.